History has a way of presenting us with unexpected twists, especially when it comes to the lives of those who once held the highest power. Today we're diving into a rather unusual aspect of royal history, the unexpected fates of English kings who met their ends while attending to nature's call. While these stories may seem bizarre, they remind us of the human side of monarchy and the vulnerability that even the most powerful figures faced. It's a poignant reflection on the fragility of life and the unexpected turns it can take. As we explore these fascinating tales, we invite you to reflect on the legacies of these kings. Now let's uncover the intriguing stories of these royal figures. The first English king to pass away on the toilet was none other than King Edmund II in 1016. Imagine a medieval kingdom filled with political intrigue and a king attending to his business when suddenly he was attacked. But wait, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's rewind and uncover the royal bathroom habits of our past monarchs. Now, it's fascinating to consider the sheer vulnerability these powerful figures faced. Here they were, adorned in royal garb, ruling empires, and yet their most private moments were spent in a rather undignified position. It's a reminder that despite the crown, they were just human too. But let's dive deeper into the mystery behind these unfortunate royal toilet deaths. In the grand halls of medieval palaces where power and political intrigue reigned, the humble toilet became an unexpected stage for some kings' tragic ends. Enter the close stool, a portable toilet fit for royalty, resembling a chair with a removable pan underneath. Yes, even kings needed to answer nature's call. Using the close stool wasn't a solo affair. It took place in private chambers where the groom of the stool stood by, an unusual yet vital role. This courtier assisted the king during his most intimate moments, ensuring his comfort and hygiene. Imagine having such a privileged position, combining honor with the awkward duty of attending to royal business. However, let's not romanticize this too much. Sanitation practices were rudimentary, with waste often collected manually, creating unsanitary conditions in urban areas. Flushing toilets were a distant dream, and the concept of modern restrooms was far from reality. Throughout history, toilets have symbolized power, privacy, and vulnerability. They serve as a stark reminder that despite our differences in status, we all share the same basic human needs. So why do we continue to talk about these toilet tragedies? Well, they reflect not only the fragility of life, but also the peculiar aspect of human existence. We all need to take a break. What would happen if today's politicians met their end in such an embarrassing way? I can only imagine the headlines. Senator found slumped on the toilet, a national disgrace. Time to take a closer look at some of the unfortunate kings who faced unexpected ends while attending to their royal duties on the throne. King Edmund II, Edmund Ironside. Starting with King Edmund II, who ruled for a brief 7 months in 1016, his reign was marked by a fierce struggle against the Viking king Canute. Known for his bravery in battle, Edmund's unfortunate end happened under rather unexpected circumstances. While using the close stool, he was attacked by an enemy assassin and ultimately met his fate. His passing came during a time of great political unrest, and the manner of his death, while incapacitated, underscores the inherent vulnerability even the mightiest kings faced. Edmund's short reign ended abruptly, leaving a turbulent succession in its wake. King John of England. Fast forward to the early 13th century, and we meet King John, infamous for his contentious reign and the legendary Robin Hood stories. In 1216, while struggling with dysentery, John was confronted with a dire situation. He was holed up in a castle besieged by his enemies, and in a desperate moment, he sought refuge in the loo. Unfortunately, he passed away while using the toilet due to his severe gastrointestinal distress. John's death, while occurring in a bathroom, triggered a power vacuum that led to significant political upheaval, paving the way for the signing of the Magna Carta shortly thereafter. Imagine the whispers that echoed through the court as word spread about his rather ignominious demise. King Henry I. Then there's King Henry I, who ruled England from 1100 to 1135. Known for his robust appetite, Henry indulged in a lavish feast, including his favorite dish, lamprey, a delicacy of the time. After his indulgent meal, he experienced a sudden illness, believed to be linked to his excessive eating. He ultimately passed away while using the close stool, marking an unfortunate chapter in the history of the King of England. His passing left a significant impact on the monarchy, leading to a succession crisis that would change the course of English history. King George II. King George II, who ruled from 1727 to 1760, had a more discreet exit. Known for his lively personality, he died while using the loo at the age of 76. The king had been enjoying a quiet evening when he felt the call of nature. Unbeknownst to him, his final moments would take place in the least glamorous of settings. George II's death marked the last time a British monarch died in office while still ruling, and he was the last king to be born outside of Great Britain, making his exit both poignant and quietly significant. Other kings and queens who died. While these prominent kings left their mark on history, several lesser-known figures also experienced similarly unusual fates. Godfrey the Hunchback, Duke of Lower Lorraine. In 1069, Godfrey the Hunchback faced an untimely end in a most unfortunate manner. His life was filled with political strife, and despite his title, he faced discrimination due to his appearance. The circumstances of his death remain a bit murky, but it is reported that he died while attending to his personal needs. His life, filled with challenges, ended quietly, almost as if fate were mocking the trials he faced. King Wenceslaus III of Bohemia. In 1306, King Wenceslaus III faced an untimely end, but there's a peculiar twist to his tale. After his assassination, his body was displayed in a state of undress, and rumor has it that there were discussions about him being found in a compromising position related to his passing. While details remain unclear, the scandal surrounding his death reflects the political instability of the time. And let's not forget some pop culture icons who share this unfortunate legacy. Judy Garland and Elvis Presley, though not monarchs, met their ends in bathrooms, leaving behind a lasting impact on the world of entertainment. The humor that arises from their unexpected fates serves as a reminder that even legends have their vulnerabilities. So what happened next for these kings? Well, arranging a proper burial can be complicated when the circumstances of one's passing are unexpected. King John was buried quickly, possibly to avoid public embarrassment over his rather unfortunate passing. Imagine the whispers. Did you hear how he went? Talk about a royal scandal that transcends time. Meanwhile, King Henry I's lavish funeral was a spectacle, but one can only imagine the guests' discomfort when the topic of how he met his end arose. Lovely service, isn't it? So tragic how he went out, on the loo. Historically speaking, royal deaths have often led to political turmoil. In this case, King John's demise created a power vacuum that his son, Henry III, would have to navigate, leading to a century of struggle between the monarchy and the barons. It's funny how one man's tragic bathroom break turned into a legacy of political strife. But let's consider the impact of these deaths beyond politics. The way these kings faced unexpected ends has also permeated popular culture. The notion of dying on the toilet has become synonymous with a lack of dignity. It begs the question, how would you want to be remembered? as a mighty ruler or as a king who couldn't handle his royal business?